13 SUVs, one road trip, countless snacks, and a vague idea of what family practicality actually means. So here's the loose plan. We leave the city behind, pack the boots and head for the hills, mainly to test this pack of mid-sized SUVs. It's not a race or a comparative test, it's a journey and an education. A chance to see how these cars that all play in one of the most popular segments in the country handle real life, the roads, the potholes, the beauty. Welcome to it as we head to Mpumalanga. Delegates from China, Japan, Germany, France, and India, all here to prove that practicality doesn't have to mean boring. Leading the pack is the Porsche Macan GTS. It didn't ask to lead, it just kinda did, which makes sense because it is the most powerful car here. The twin-turbo V6 sings through the mountain air, the steering is pure and true, and even though it's the most expensive SUV here, it does earn its place. It's still a Porsche. It's just one that carries luggage and kids and golf bags. Then there's the Mercedes-Benz GLC220d, the quiet achiever. Efficient, refined, and impossibly calm. On this trip, it barely noticed the hills or the fuel gauge. Its diesel engine sips instead of gulps, and inside it's modern Benz comfort. Even if those touch-sensitive steering buttons test your patience, now and again. The Lexus NX450H Plus F Sport. Long name, yes, but it brought serenity to the chaos. A plug-in hybrid that never needed plugging in. Smooth, composed, beautifully built. Hybrids don't get better suited to South Africa than this, and we'll say it again, hybrids like this make complete sense. And then the new face of China, the BYD Sea Lion 6, perhaps the biggest surprise of our trip. An electric-first hybrid that feels anything but experimental, with 238 kilowatts on tap and a giant rotating screen. It's techy, confident, and surprisingly elegant. Sure, the name still raises eyebrows, but the car itself, it's a serious player, well worth the money. Haval's H6 HEV follows, newly updated, familiar, comfortable, and plush in all the right ways. On the open road, it's calm, it's cushioned and easy. In traffic, a little less so. Those warning chimes could drive a monk to madness. But once it's rolling, you realize just how far Chinese brands have come. The Chery Tiggo 7 PHEV proves this even further. It's fast, but it's also frugal, and it's full of tech. 265 kilowatts of combined output and economy figures that make your accountant smile. It's not perfect, but it's very clever, very sensible, and honestly, it's proof that China is not following anymore. It's leading in this hybrid era. From Germany with love, the Volkswagen Tiguan TDI R-Line. Still the family favorite, lovely car, efficient, roomy, reassuring. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it's the SUV that just works. Diesel torque for the long stretches, solid build quality for everything in between. It's a benchmark still. Then came the Subaru Forester. Old school in a convoy full of overachievers and holding its own just before the new generation launched. Naturally aspirated, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and the same boxer engine DNA that's defined Subaru for decades. Sure, it's older, but it was still honest and capable, and it still has that unmistakable Subaru spirit, the kind that finds grip and confidence where all the others don't. The new Opel Grandland GS line surprised everyone. Just look at it. Sharper looks, a better enviro-friendly cabin, and a newfound confidence all round. It's not the fastest or the flashiest, but it's one of those cars that immediately earned our respect, and more so the longer we drove it. The comeback kid, and the one that deserves a look for sure. The Renault Koleos Intense brought a little French flair. It's also aging, but gracefully. It still looks the part, delivers a smooth, comfortable, genuinely spacious experience. It doesn't try too hard, and that's its charm. It's quietly stylish, quietly capable, quietly French. Straight out of India, the Mahindra XUV700 Black Edition came ready for the whole family. 7 seats, plenty of tech, and an easygoing ride that's more comfortable than you'd expect. Sure, it's a little rough around the edges, but you can't ignore its value. It's big-hearted, big on practicality, and it's proof that India's doing big things. Rounding things out, the new players, the GAC MQ and MG's HS model. 2 more from the east, each showing off what new money can do. The GAC looks like it time-traveled from the future, stunning to look at, well-built, and very, very spacious. The MG then counters with comfort, space, loads of standard kit. Different approaches here, but the same message. The market really has changed for good. And that's it. 13 SUVs, 4 days, hundreds of kilometers, and 1,000 stories. Each one with its own character, its own strengths, its own quirks. Because that's the thing about this segment. There isn't one perfect SUV. There's the one that fits you, your roads, your lifestyle, your budget, and your version of family practicality. And that's what this road trip was all about. Finding out what makes these cars more than metal and badges, but rather what makes them matter.